Looks like we're live.
Woo.
Fantastic. Welcome, everyone. This is Lisa Zimmer, doTERRA Blue Diamond. All that means to you is we like to help a lot of people. We like to help a lot of people use doTERRA, and we like to help a lot of doTERRA wellness advocates learn tips on building their business better, simpler. And one of the things I like to teach is to find your expert network. So for example, if you came into my Facebook group, I'm live in my Facebook group right now where I teach all doTERRA wellness advocates how to build their business. Regardless of what team you're on, we have free tips in here every day. And I like to build an expert network. What that means to me is if you came into my group and asked me about websites, I would say, heck if I know, we got an expert for that. And so today we have our expert, Jackie, joining us. And do you go by Jackie or Jacqueline?
Jackie.
Jackie. Okay, that's what I thought. Ooh, hold on, I want to make sure. Yep, everybody's joining us. Fabulous. And you must have some fans already because Janet says, woohoo, Lisa and Jackie. She already knew. So Jackie is the brilliant mastermind behind practical web design?
Practical website design.
Website design. That's what I was guessing. I was like, is it web or website? Practical website design. And she has done my new custom website. And I love, love, love it. It's absolutely brilliant. Your brain works like mine in analytical and strategic and maximizing. So they're very well-built websites just for doTERRA advocates. And what's amazing is she contacted me last year and came up with some solutions for some challenges that we were having when something changed in doTERRA. And she came up with a solution that solved it by using her website. So what it was, I'm going to tell them how we got started, introduce, give some people time to join on, Jackie. So last year, as y'all know, everybody bought our Zimmer trifolds, right? The tool that you use to enroll everyone now. And doTERRA made a change to their website for enrolling, and they changed the lingo. So for example, it used to say join and save on the website, and just out of nowhere, they changed it to become a member, which made all of our trifolds and tools needing editing. So I went through all my trifolds that I had pre-printed and crossed them with a Sharpie and changed the lingo. And I said, oh my goodness, I begged doTERRA to change it back, and that didn't happen. So Jackie put on her purple cape and flew in and saved the day and said, hey guys, if you use our website, which you want to use because it's got so many other features on it, it will say whatever you want it to say and still redirect people to the doTERRA back office. So they're linked. For example, she was able to change my website so that I could use up my old trifolds. And when people go to my website to order, it says join and save. And when they click on that, it redirects them to the doTERRA back office website, and everything's the same as it was before. And very inexpensive websites. I'll let her tell you all the details. And then all the other functionalities in it literally blew my mind because I could customize it for my team. I even have a back office area for my own team. And so she has pre-thought out all the features that you need. And then on top of that, you can still tweak them. So let's see if we've got people popping on. Yep, people are joining us. Not as many as usual because they're not expecting us to be here today. So, all right, we'll go ahead and get started. If you missed any part of this video, don't panic because it's going to be reposted. We'll load it to YouTube, and follow me on my YouTube channel, Lisa Zimmer. Lots and lots and lots of videos. We load everything to YouTube so that you can share it with the rest of your team if they're not on Facebook or if they're not in the Facebook group, Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips. All right, go ahead and take it away, my dear, and tell them how you're solving all of their problems.
Sounds great. Hey, everybody. So I'm Jackie with Practical Website Design. Before we get into this series today, or to talk about, I'm going to give you my website, practicalwebsitedesign.com, just so you'll have that and I'll have to search through the rest of the video looking for it right up front. But I love how Lisa introduced how we came together, because it really was because of these trifolds. So if you've got these trifolds, give us some likes, show us how much you love these. And then if you would love to never have to change the button or the hearts, show us some love on this group right now as we're doing this and you're watching. So yeah, basically, I'm going to just show you what Lisa's website and what she's talking about. So you have some visual about what the websites look like. And then after we do that, I'm going to also talk about a couple other problems that there have been with Facebook or doTERRA website, and how our websites are providing solutions. And then of course, at the end, I will show you how to get a website, which I'm sure you're going to want to jump into, because last time that Lisa posted about us, we got swarmed by a ton of people. And so you definitely want to make sure you get in line there and kind of cut everybody else, if you know what I mean. All right.
You're kind of the go-to gal, like in all the leaderboards too. The diamonds, blue diamonds, and presidentials are coming to you.
Yeah, we've made websites for hundreds of wellness advocates now, and over 50 of those are diamonds, blue diamonds, and presidential diamonds. So we definitely have tapped into the leader networks, and we're so happy to be able to provide this for you. And not just for the diamonds and above, but for everybody, whether you're a manager or working your way up through the ranks. You know, we really provide an affordable solution with like the amazing quality that everyone across the board wants. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share here.
If it doesn't let you screen share,
not showing. It says host disabled, participant screen sharing. So
I'm going to make you host, and then in the video, you'll have to be the one to end the video. Okay.
I'll press leave meeting.
Right, I just made you host, so you should be able to screen share now.
Awesome. All righty. Here we go. There we are. Okay, Lisa. Beautiful website. And so when you get here, let me move this down here. You will see how her button says join and save. So that means these trifolds, you don't have to edit them anymore because they go straight on there. So
I printed thousands, so I was like,
I know. And when you think about the price that it would cost to reprint your trifold over time, and in doTERRA, they're making good changes, but it would cost you so much more money probably to print out new trifolds and to get a website through us, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. So let me go ahead and jump to a couple of things here. So I've got my notes here so I don't miss anything. We've got the join and save, and then we've also got, Lisa talked about the members only access section. So this is password protected, and I checked it. There we go. It can be changed. All right, so here we go. This is back office, so it's password protected. It's an add-on, and as you can see, it's got two portals, one for wholesale customers, another one for wellness advocates. You can list team trainings coming up. People can contact if they've got any questions or comments. But what I wanted to share with you is how many of you have Lisa's FAQs on your Facebook groups or anywhere else. Show us some likes, show us some love. They're awesome. I love it. So when you come here, you have a little button that says view new member FAQ page. And some of you have been talking about how the FAQs on Facebook is putting people in Facebook jail, and they're kind of censoring what is allowed and not allowed to be said. But anybody that has one of these websites doesn't have to worry about that anymore because it's your website. So you can still direct people to all of Lisa's awesome content. Let me turn that off. And so here it's got all of her posts. You can still go ahead and click on any one of these and direct people to it. And 100% of the website is editable. So right now we've got Lisa's information on here, and you can see the videos, or you can easily replace it with your own. And it's got all the content, links, and graphics. And so the first thing you need to know about this, though, is that you need to purchase it from Lisa first. You need to go to lisazimmer.net. Is that correct? Thumbs up?
Yep.
Okay.
.net/shop.
Okay, /shop. And then once you do that, then you'll pay us a fee to go ahead and upload it onto your website. And then you'll be able to go in there and tweak everything. Okay, so it's a pretty cool feature. Let me see what else is in here as well. for her member site. I haven't peeked in a while, so a live guide. It's got you've got your oils now what. You can have your newbies schedule a consultation with you. They can contact you, or here it says she's got a recipe pages in there. Join her support community or your support community. And we've got top 10 member benefits. So it talks all about all this stuff, and I'm not going to go into it, but there's a whole lot of information there. And then if they want to go into the other side, which is the wellness advocate, these are awesome resources. Once again, Lisa also has a builder FAQ page. So if you've got that, show some thumbs up. We love that. You can also direct people to it, and they'll be able to get all that awesome information without having to worry about Facebook censoring anything, which is really nice. Compensation plan, new enrollee checklist. You know, a lot of times as leaders, we know what we need to do when we have a new enrollee, but our team sometimes can be a little bit confused. So here you can go ahead and give them a steps or list of things that you want. And then of course, we've got all these like awesome resources in here and free trainings that your team can take advantage of. So a couple of things I get asked is the site editable? Yes, 100% of the site is editable. Another thing I get asked is, do I have to come up with all of my content for my website? No, we provide all of it. The only thing is that for the About You section or the Meet You section, you will need to answer a couple questions so that we can go ahead and write this section for you. Or if you already have it somewhere, then we can go ahead and just copy paste it over. So here, like there's some information. And they can schedule a consultation with her and all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you a couple other things, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about some problems. How many of you knew that this morning, let me back up here, doTERRA's website was not working. Those of you that check it every day, you know doTERRA's site was down this morning. But Lisa has an awesome website, right? So now she could still send people and was able to send people to her website to still learn about the oils and the products. And each of these bottles has a little 1-minute video where they can learn about the oils. So guess whose business is still going even though other areas are not? Lisa, right? So how many of you love that? Let's see those hearts there, that idea. And then how many of you heard about the new Labs link generator? Well, the Labs link generator isn't new, right? But the ability to link kits straight to it that's a new feature if you are in the US markets. I know the other markets have to catch up with that, but for now, if you are in the US, anytime that someone goes and says, oh, here's Lisa's website, and they say, I want to get the, Home Essentials kit, they click on Buy Now, and it will send them straight to the page that already has the kit saved in there. And then your ID is already pre-saved in there. So we have made websites for hundreds of wellness advocates, and not a single one has lost anyone to doTERRA's orphan tree anymore. So those of you that have had that problem, another solution that we have for you. And part of that happened because when you send people to the doTERRA website, if they go straight to order, like, the instructions we have on our trifolds and all that stuff, I'll say, go here, order there, and you're done. If they start to browse around too much, their ID gets lost, your ID gets lost. And so that is how come they're ending up on the orphan tree. So now Lisa doesn't have to worry about that ever again, because now people go to our website and they order, they can browse around and learn, and we've got awesome solutions with that there. So we're very happy about that. The last thing I'm going to cover before I show you the websites and how to get your own, and then I can take some questions. If Lisa wants to read through the chat, I don't know if people are having questions or not, but is we can also add an events page. And this is perfect for those that have the make and takes. Lisa's always talking about her awesome make and take. So whenever you have a make and take, now you can actually have a landing page for it, and it'll take people straight to the information about it. So you can list when it is, where it is, and people can RSVP. And the cool thing is they can also pay for the rollers. So that means that now your people that come to your class, sure, you can take cash, but if they don't have cash, takes the PayPal or takes the whatever payment method you want to link into this. And now there's no excuse. They can get as many rollers as they want. And also the other benefit is they're already on your website, right? So it's another way to kind of keep them in the loop. And the last thing, one more thing I wanted to share about from Lisa's site is she's got on her homepage a couple.
Next there, Jackie, too.
Yep.
And also, maybe you mentioned this and I missed it, but I love the prepayment option, because if you ask people to prepay, even if it's just at least $5, you know how many people are coming and how many supplies you need. They might get some more, but at least you know people are probably going to show up if they paid.
Yes, that's huge. That is huge. So she's also got an ebook, so she can set up as a leads capture, right? So you can keep people funneled in and reach out to them. And there's also, these are the 6 different sections that we have going on here. We do have a blog section, and you've got 2 options for that, right? You can either blog yourself, or we have a blog writer on staff who will blog for our people. So you get 3 blog posts per month. We've got a monthly special section as an add-on. And let me see if your blog is on here.
So people are thinking, oh, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I haven't done anything yet. Jackie knows that, because I'll be like, how do I log into my website? I don't do anything. It's just all taken care of for me.
Well, and that's the beauty. And I think that's why a lot of people love our website designs. It's because we really cater to everyone, no matter where you are. You can be the least techie person. And if you need help with someone getting on the phone with you to get the basic information so we can make your website, we have someone available for that. Or if you are really good with like coming up with HTML codes and you want to like create this awesome new little section or something like that, we've got that available for people that are very techie that want to do some customization and everything in between, or for just the busy person, right? I know that sometimes, especially if you're a mom with little kids like myself, I'm just busy sometimes. Even though I can do some of the stuff, it's just nice to have options available, affordable options available to take care of these things. So here's another section that we can also take care of for you. And then we've got a shop section with some natural solutions. And those of you that know Jody Hoffman, who's a diamond, she's got she's the one that came up with this idea. So there's some graphics there. These are just different add-ons you can learn about, and then Lisa's favorite things. So let me, Lisa, do we have any other questions in the group right now? Can you see questions, or no, everybody's good? If you've got questions, post them in there. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump to how to get a website. Actually, you know what? Let's find Lisa's website, because when you get your website, let's see, bills.com. When you get your website, if you just scroll all the way down to the bottom, go ahead, Lisa.
I do have a quick question for you. Can you do Australia?
Yep, we've made websites for US, Canada, Australia, and Europe, and in Spanish. So we have those markets open right now to do websites for. So when you have your website, and you'll notice her site is doTERRA certified. We've made so many websites for so many of the leaders that they just assign people like compliance straight for our clients. So they review them quickly, they pass them quickly, the seal gets put on, they've given me the embed code. So now it just all automatically gets taken care of. So we're good with that. So here, when you go to the bottom of your site, it says designed by practicalwebsitedesign.com. And this will send you to the website to get your own. So when you get here and you're kind of scrolling around, there is a video that you can watch if you want to. But you're watching this now, so you may or may not want to. And then you fill out the design request form, and then you can also request to be added to the Practical Website Design Suite, which is just my Facebook group in there. But we've got some featured websites, and then these are the different, like what's included, some add-on features. You can click on this to learn a little bit more about each of these different features. And then when you're ready, you just keep scrolling down to the order form, and it's super simple. Literally, you'll just fill out your basic information. It's a subscription fee. So when you're watching this, I can't promise you that this is what the prices are going to be when you watch this, because I don't know when you're going to watch it. But as of right now, it's $249 subscription to set up, and then it's a subscription of either $20 a month or $180 a year. And if you do the 180, that ends up being about $15 a month. So great savings there. And then we've got the add-on services. Blog is already included, a blog section, but if you want us to blog for you, same drill. We can add the special section, but if you want us to update it, there you go. And of course, you get savings. You get 2 months free if you pay for the year in advance. The members only access site. This is very critical. Pay attention, because if you would like to add Lisa's FAQs, you have to have the password protected members only access site added to your website. And then you want to pay the new member FAQ landing page or builder FAQ landing page add-ons. This is in addition to paying Lisa at lisazimmer.net/shop. Make sure that you purchase from her first the FAQs, and then we can go ahead and add that. And then these are the different add-ons that we have available. The shop, we've got the ebook feature, that's the leads capture, the certified seal. You can submit the seal yourself and your all of that. You don't have to pay us to do it, but if you just want us to handle it for you and add the seal in the code, that's what that is, just to cover that cost. And then the additional landing pages for those that want to do the events landing page, for example, for the make and takes, we can do that. And then a live chat feature, which I didn't see it on yours, Lisa, but only because she's so busy, right? But we do have a live chat feature available so that people can actually chat with you on their website. That's actually very popular. Or you can set it on messenger mode so that if you can't chat with them live, then you can just leave it on messenger mode and they send you a message and you just get back to them whenever you feel like it.
And that live chat feature, where does it go? Like if I added that, how do I get notified? Because I'm really bad at
in email. So let me see. I'll show you kind of how, like right now I have it on Messenger. I think I'm covering it. Let me see if it's on here. Up on here. Yeah. So right here, right now it's on Messenger mode. So if somebody goes to my site right now, I'll get a message.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Letting me know, and you'll get an email or a notification. There's also an app, by the way. You can get for the live chat feature, there's an app.
Oh, cool.
Can notify you that way. So, alrighty, I lost my page for my thing. I've got so many windows open, right? Showing you everything. The order form, and then what'll happen is once you place your order, you will check your email immediately because you will receive instructions on what's next. And we keep it super simple. Lisa, as you know, I made your website. I made nothing complicated. We took care of everything, made the process super smooth. And what'll happen is that you'll get instructions to fill out a web designer form. And it's where we start getting your domain name and your business name and your color preferences and all that stuff. And then like with Lisa, I mean, literally what we did was you can either provide your own main header, that main picture at the top, or you can let us know things you like. And then one of our website designers will send you proofs and you'll pick from there. So we're very flexible with what you're comfortable with. If you want a lot of input all the time, that's fine. If you want to let us take care of it all for you, we're fine with that too.
That was my version. So Jack is such a good problem solver. So I had a pretty big problem because I already had a website and I wasn't willing to shut it down to move everything over to a website. And our website, Zimmer.net, right, is pretty big with business tools. And she was able to set up a functionality so that I still have my lisazimmer.net that I was already using. It's still that website, and we just changed it. So she merged both websites. So there's a link to hers. And so it works great. It was problem solving. And that's why a lot of top leaders are difficult to get to transition to new, because we don't want to start over. And so she was unbelievable at problem solving and making sure I could get what I want and needed without any of my business. It didn't even stop for a second. Everything kept going.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
So, those are our websites. So when you are ready to get your own website, just go to practicalwebsitedesign.com. And like I said, scroll down to the bottom and submit your order form. And then we'll take very good care of you. Trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to cover. Were there any other questions in the chat?
No.
Awesome.
Oh, let me ask a couple because I don't know what some of these questions mean. This says, can this work on an existing WP site?
No, we only build on our platform, which is Strikingly, and that's strategic because a lot of people have found, which is probably those that are asking this question, WordPress is kind of tricky to get a handle on, and most of the people don't want to have to deal with a complicated platform. So I considered it and I said, nope, I'm all about keeping it simple, duplicatable, and easy for my clients. And so we have Strikingly, which involves no coding. Everything is very simple to do. So I don't build on anyone else's platform, but like Lisa said, if you do have a website already, which she had one for her business tools, then a lot of people usually create a tab at the top or something on their front landing page that says, if you want to learn about oils, go here. And then it redirects them to the website that we create for you, our platform.
So you don't have to start over. You don't have to stop. It was seamless.
And if you've got two businesses, like some people have like a coaching business or yoga studio or whatever it is, then we also have the option to add an additional landing page, and we can actually merge the two together. So we do have options like that available. If you're just finding your website is not working, we can take care of that for you.
Yep. So with all the mentoring I've done in the last year, right, I have that happen a lot where their existing businesses, yoga, chiropractor, health coach, whatever. They're like, I can't do another site. I'm like, nope, you'll just add a tab for the Sarah. And when they click on it, it redirects to everything that we showed. The other thing I want to point out is you saw all those features like blogging and ebooks and classes and links to whatever. I didn't do any of that. It's just all pre-built. One thing I want to talk about for 2019 is the beauty of automation and how we need to automate as much as possible in our business so that we're not working ourselves to death. This is 100% automated for me. I don't do anything. And that's what we need for problem solving to get our life back and get our time back, right? The FAQ. So one thing I did was I created these cute little cards on Vistaprint to announce this FAQ back office on my website. And so I folded it because I already wrote down what my new password is going to be. And so it's got my picture, and I want to send this to everyone, primarily starting with my downline who I did not enroll. So I don't know if they're supported or not. If they're not under a strong leader, I'm going to make sure they get one of these cards first. And it says, thanks for being a doTERRA customer. You're getting this. I won't read it all because you're in my downline and we want to make sure you have support. And so I'm telling them we have a private back office for them to join, learn about oils and get more information. And I'm sending them the link to Jackie, the website FAQ, and emailing them the password. And so it's a way for me to contact everyone. It's a way for to support people that I don't know if they're being supported with just a little mailer. And I'm also sending an email. So the features that Jackie's providing are solving so many problems for us, right? It's a way for me to trigger and contact people that aren't being supported. And that's huge. We always need to be contacting them. And more people are leaving Facebook or having difficulty seeing things, finding things in Facebook. So that's why we need to make sure that we have YouTube, website, non-social media platforms to help support everybody.
Yeah, and I love what you said about getting your time back, because the reason this idea even came to me about a year ago was because it was the holidays and I really had people, wanting to enroll, and I was so used to having to do it myself. But it's not easy. That's not duplicatable when you have to take their information. And so I gave my doTERRA website, the old one, to 3 people that said they were ready to enroll. And I said, here you go to the website, order. And it was so clunky, and I didn't have a system in place for that. And so they didn't order. So what I did was I spent the time, if you've ever built a website, it takes a lot of time to get that first thing. So we made it easy for you. Now you don't have to worry about it because we've done all the hard work. But a couple months later, I had 3 more people that were interested in enrolling with doTERRA. And I said, here you go. It was right before going on date night. And I was like, I can't. I'm going to go ahead and be brave and give them my website. And I went with my husband for our wonderful date. And by the time our date night was over, all 3 people enrolled by themselves. And so this was like literally a text. And I had just said, here's the website, pick your starter kit and you're, there you go. And that was the extent of what I did. And so I love that these platforms are providing time back to everyone, right? If you want your time back with your family, you want to have that date night, you want to gain your sanity so you can focus on the areas of the business that are truly fun, because sometimes the actual enrolling someone isn't a whole lot of fun. You have to sit there, get the information. Having make and takes is fun, right? Like that's a fun thing. Supporting your leaders, that's a fun thing to do. And so we're really hoping to give you your time back so you can focus on the areas of your business that are fun. And then your time back with your family so you can get that time back with them. So
yep, I love it. That's the importance of finding this expert network. And so that's what we try to do here at Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips, right? So your trouble enrolling people, right? That was pre-trifold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we
didn't have a trifold then.
And then, but now it's even simpler because when they put your website in their trifold and go to that, it's simpler to enroll and it's simpler to find just the pertinent information, right? Our doTERRA.com website is amazing, but it's also enormous amounts of information that can be intimidating. And Jackie's got it pared down to what they really need to help make their decisions and get started. And that's what we need. So thanks for filling that need. So fill a need. I also want to point out, so to give you an idea, I spent thousands and thousands on my very first website. And just as soon as we got it finished, doTERRA compliance came in and everything was completely destroyed and we never got to use it. So when Jackie was like, oh, I'll build your website, I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I never got back to her, never got back to her. And then I saw it and I was like, and how much it costs, right? A couple $100s. And I was like, seriously? I spent thousands the first time and never even got to use it. So yeah, she's filling a need because it's a budget that any rank can afford when you're building your business. You're going to make it back on a couple of enrollments just like that. So, all right, I know you got to go, Jackie. So we'll wrap up and then Jackie will be tagged in this repost. So first things first, to change my password, I'll text you. And we'll get this reloaded and she'll be able to answer your questions. Okay, so get your website, get your problem solved, and get your time back. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Appreciate it. All right, you have to hit end meeting for me because I'm not the host anymore. Thanks, everybody. Happy oiling.